So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So episode 2 here of the CRV test drive event here at MOA. But sadly there is no test drive of this all new CRV HEV, but let's do a walk around tour since there's no people checking this out yet. So yet again, this is the CRV RS HEV. I mean, this stunning red color is already appeasing to my eyes. You still have 18-inch wheels, but this time they are covered now in gloss black. And like what I said too in my CRV VX walk around review, you have amber reflectors here on the side. So remember, I just recently test drove the VX all-wheel drive version, so check it out on my channel. So hopefully there will be a test drive of this around November or sometime next month at wherever. So stay tuned for that, folks. So everything here in the exterior, from the front to the side profile and up to the rear, is exactly the same, but few notable changes only. So you get LED lights over here, which is still the same throughout the variants. So you get an RS logo here now on the grille and two blue accents around the Honda logo itself. So since we're here already, so you have gas stats now on for all the variants. So this one now, since being the HEV variant, is powered by a 2-liter Atkinson cycle, naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, now with a combined figure with 335 Newton meters. I cannot wait to drive this one since you have a lot of torque now coming now from the electric motors. But since I've never checked out the engine bay of the HEV variant, so comparing only with the non-hybrid models, there's a lot of space now here at the front compared yet again with the turbo, but this time at the back, as you can see at this shot, it's a much tighter package. Weirdly though, even though this is the bigger engine, but yet again, that's to accommodate all the batteries here. Like I said too in the VX walk-around review, weirdly for this HEV variant, you get body colored cladding all around. So I wish they kinda kept that for the VX turbo. There's a base model right beside me. Video coming soon too. So yeah, we're done here on the front and the side. Let's check out the rear. So here now at the rear of the RS HEV, it's exactly the same like with the VX Turbo, but now you get RS HEV badging here on the right side and then blue accents here again on the Honda logo. So what's different now comparing with the VX Turbo, besides the gloss black spoiler that I just saw here? Right, this is one of the biggest nitpicks with almost every Honda CRV customer is that this is no longer a 7-seater. It's a bit of a bummer, sadly. But anyways, the total boot space here is actually pretty decent despite being a HEV yet again. So you still have a 12-volt socket and LED light here on the left side, but it's a different layout now comparing with the VX Turbo. And then underneath, you have a space here. It looks like you can fit an Motolite battery here. Anyways, so again, another LED light and grocery hooks on either side too. And when you finally fold all of the seats down now, it's just around 1400 liters, which is sadly less than the VX Turbo, yet again because of all the batteries. So that's about it with the exterior, the boot of this all new RS HEV. Let's check out the interior. Oh yeah, wait, I almost forgot. Like with every other CRV, you get the tailgate height over here and the walkaway lock feature over here. So this is the interior of the all-new CRV RS HEV. So visually here, the interior looks exactly the same like with the rest of the CRV brands. Turn the light on so you can see me. So here in the door card, yet again, same material, squeegee material, leather soft pads for your elbow, red stitching now for this HEV, even for the seats here, that's much better. The materials here and there feels exactly the same like with the rest of the CRV lineup yet again. But now comparing only with the VX Turbo, since Honda said they market this now as a more premium crossover, I don't know why this does not have the wooden trim unlike with the VX Turbo. I mean, this metal trim over here is really nice, but knowing the wooden trim exists, that's the interior I would go for, to be honest. So here in the steering wheel, exactly the same. So you have your volume and phone connectivity buttons on the left side and your adaptive cruise control and your instrument cluster adjustments here on the right side. So being an HEV yet again, you have paddle shifters over here, the plastic, and then tilt and telescopic, so still very good, and red stitching now here on the steering wheel. So here on the left side, so there's still blanks yet again, which is exactly the same like with the VX Turbo. But anyways, at least there's still functioning buttons. So below your 9-inch infotainment system, so you have your air conditioning controls yet again. And then one USB-C port, a USB port, a 12-volt socket, and a wireless charging pad, and an extra space yet again for the phone. So check out my walk-around review of the VX Turbo where I completely demoed the infotainment system. More or less, it will be exactly the same, but with additions of the energy flow, since this is the hybrid model. So here further behind, you have your gear shift. Unlike with the non-hybrid models, you get a B mode here now. That's for your regen braking. And then further behind, you have 2 cup holders, a cubby space, and a center console box with the same gubbins here and there. The space in here is pretty decent. There's an LED light too inside. So big change too now with this RS HEV. You have the same mirror here to check everyone at the rear, and then LED lights, and then controls too for your sunroof. First CRV I've ever encountered that has a sunroof. Although weirdly, I just realized now, you have the mirror here to check everyone, but you're only checking the rear seats. This does not have a third row. Odd. Anyways, on visor, you have a vanity mirror with the halogen light, and of course, they extend. Very good. Now, this one feels better now for some reason. I don't know why. And then you have a ticket clip holder here too. So yeah, that's a quick walkthrough of this interior of the RS HEV. Let's check out the rear seats. So here now at the rear of the CRV RS HEV. So yet again, you got the metal trims here on the door. Soft pads for your elbow again. And then space here is exactly the same. So feet room, knee room, and headroom. Despite the sunroof is actually pretty good still throughout. And you get your airplane style lights again over here. So I discovered if the doors are open and when you touch them, they will not turn off at all. So the seats here, pretty much the same like with the rest of the CRVs, but albeit again, this one being the RS model, you get red stitching all around. And then here in the back, you get 2 map pockets on either side. And then in the middle, 2 air conditioning vents and 2 USB-C ports. So I noticed sitting here in the back. So of course, the space is exactly the same with the rest. But I noticed you sit a little bit more upright. Hence, the battery placement's just here on the rear. So I don't know, it feels a bit better to sit here in the back than the VX Turbo. First, that's just my take only. So here in the middle, you get central armrest with 2 cup holders. And then if I sit here in the middle, so the transmission tunnel is actually pretty small. You can put your feet wherever you want yet again. And in the middle, actually pretty much stiffer than in the left and right side of the seats, but it will give you a straight back at least. So yeah, that's a quick walk around tour of this CRV RS HEV. So hopefully stay tuned for the test drive review of this. I cannot wait actually. So for the cost of all of this one stands at 2,580,000 pesos. Okay, it is already close to the 2.6 million peso mark, but like what I said with the VX Turbo, I said that during the test drive review, you get a lot for your money now, especially now with this HEV van. Yes, the big nitpick of Arian, you don't get 7 seats, but it does make up for it. I know for sure in the future when I get to drive this, its fuel efficiency and the performance. Concludes my walk-around review of this CRV RS HEV. So I'd like to thank everyone here again at Honda Cars Philippines, to Honda Green Hills, to Sir GM and Miss Jam. Their contact details will be in the description down below. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and yet again, stay tuned for the test drive review of this coming soon. Bye bye.